Good morning, everyone. It's the 4th of October. God, it's got there so quickly. God, that's amazing. So it's Saturday morning, or Saturday midday now. I've been up since 4. I've had a really rough night, and to be honest, things aren't going so well. Physically, I'm feeling actually really good. My back pain is reduced. I'm walking fine. Feeling quite strong, actually. I'm doing some really great exercises. That's actually working great for my lower back, and really feeling it in my hips and different areas of my back are like getting different aches and pains, which are quite nice actually. um but what I gotta say is my job situation has got way worse. um so as you may recall, if you've actually watched any of my videos, by the way, it's I'm sitting on my driveway and it's pretty rainy. um Yeah. So, as you may recall from a while back, I was asked to write new curriculum, but just add AI and ignore all the other things about the curriculum. And you may know that I'm very much in touch with technology. I very much have been involved in tech for years. I have my own home lab with distributed home lab. I've got it based on 3 different locations. Um, I'm running, I don't know how many computers independently across a VPN. I like tech. It's not something I'm afraid of necessarily. However, there are things I am afraid of. And this is slightly more philosophical than practical, because I believe the technology certainly is capable of doing things that we may want it to do. But do we know what the outcome will be? And the answer is no, we don't. Um, Not just because of the actual outcome, but actually how the impacts may in may be spread across different subsets of the population. So what I'm trying to get at here is I am mostly educating people who are unemployed, looking to reskill or upskill into a new profession. The area of expertise that I do is actually, I would like to call it design science. And what I mean by that is that we do experiments to find out what problems people experience within apps or websites or situations, whether it's a usability problem of whether you or not you can complete a task, a bit like beta testing, or aesthetic things that don't quite look right because of certain things, or accessibility, which is actually to do with visual impairment, contextual situations. So whether you're operating something from driving a car to holding a baby and being in the supermarket and your hands are tied, how do you operate around an app with one hand? Those are the things that we consider. Those are the things that we try and assess. But there's a lot more deeper issues that are underlying to the human condition. It's not about applying tech to everything. It's about understanding what do humans need to do and how can we address that. And actually, it, it's kind of like, how do we interface the two things? Now, a lot of the problems that people think is that it's all about the tech, but it's not. It's actually a lot about understanding the person and the context that people are trying to do things. All this is to say is that it needs a human to understand these things. It's not something we can give a chatbot and say, solve the problem for me, because it doesn't understand, doesn't empathize, it doesn't understand the situation that we have to do. So when you throw in a directive from your superiors to say, right guys, everyone has to employ AI in everything that we teach, it's it's it's, it's like telling, I don't know, I can't really think of, I mean, I can think of so many different analogies, but I was trying to write my ideas, and I was thinking maybe it feels like asking to write, or asking someone to follow, or forcing someone to worship a different deity, a different god than your current religion or faith follows. It's uncomfortable. You don't want to do it. No, it's not the way I've taught. But so many other analogies come to mind as well, which don't fit. This isn't right. And I tried many times to tell my employers, upper management, that this is not the point of what we do. The whole point of what I do, sorry, I'm dropping the car keys there. The whole point of what I do in what I teach is that connection between humans and technology. Everything else, cybersecurity, data science, machine learning, web development, all of those things, yeah, you need technology. You need to learn how to use those things. And maybe AI tools could help you do those things. But when it comes to understanding humans, that's not where AI fits. Anyway, so I refused. The whole background of this is that I was asked to write a curriculum. I told them this is morally corrupt. I'm not doing it. So they got someone else with less scruples to write it. But they only got told to do this 2 weeks ago, and that person's still writing it. I start Monday, it's Saturday today. I start Monday with this new curriculum. I haven't seen it. I've got to teach it. I don't want to teach it, and I won't. But I have no idea. I can't manage my timetable. I can't manage anything because it's all been, my hands have been tied on this one. So yeah. So I've got a lot of anxiety right now, and I'm really frustrated about this situation because it's not one I want to be in. And the thing that bothers me, and I kind of get at a lot in my head, is that someone making this choice is choosing to make many other people unemployed. Myself and every other teacher won't be teaching this in 4 months' time because it's worthless. And when people see that it's worthless, they won't want to do this course anymore. And therefore, I'm unemployed. Not only that, I mean, I see this from so many different ways. The other way I see this is that the people who I am teaching are not going to get jobs. And not only that, when they do get jobs, they'll be worthless to the employer. That's not what I want to have on my name. I don't want to be someone who, oh, I was taught by Neil. No. Useless. So guys, if you've got a job and you want to employ me and you want some stupid, goofy British person living in Germany doing something for you, please give me a shout. I'd love to do something, anything other than this. FYI. I've been looking at just random, like, zero language skill jobs available here in Germany. And DHL, which is Deutsche Post, the courier company that does postage here. DHL is obviously international. Everyone knows DHL, but it's actually a German-based postal service. To be a parcel thrower out here, you get paid almost as much as I get paid with my teaching job. Being a ticket inspector at the train station, I get paid almost as much, if not more, than what I currently earn as a teacher. You see, I'm doing this out of love, but I'm not loving it anymore. So this is a breakup, I guess. Anyway, those are my thoughts for today. I hope everyone else is fine. It is too miserable to be walking the dogs. I haven't walked the dogs. A plus, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually extremely tired. I've not had much sleep. I've had probably 4 hours sleep. This whole week's been the same. Every time I've asked to have a meeting, to talk to someone, no one's picked up the call. So last week I was actually paid to be working, but I couldn't do anything. And roll on Monday, I'm going to have to start teaching. Fully anxious about what I'm going to be doing. I have no idea. It's a total mystery. Alright guys, hopefully next week I won't be so miserable. I'm heading out to south of France next week. I'm just starting off. I don't want to do this. So I'll be teaching 1 week and then screwing it. I just don't want to be here. Like, it's crap. Anyway, that's me for now. I'm going to get in the car. Oh, I'm in the car. I'm going to say goodbye and I'm going to go shopping. Saturday shopping. See you guys.